Okay, hello class. How are you today? Alrighty. Small class today. And somebody just dropped off. And I had Devin Alejandro. Andrew Braylon and Casey. Braylon. Okay, so it was Samantha that dropped off. All right, we're going to get started. I did give back everyone's informative speech preparation outline. So there's a lot of information in there that I gave you. Let me turn this to a different view. Gallery. Okay. Samantha, can you please turn on your um yes. Okay. So that's Samantha, Gabriella, Jasmine. Mars, Satchel, Jasmine. Okay. Okay. Okay, as I said, I did give out the grades and make comments for your informative speech preparation outline. So it is due, the speech itself, this weekend. Okay, April 11th. The posting is due, and the day before that, you need to do your speaking outline as well. Now, also coming up due is your persuasive speech working outline. Now, the persuasive speech, as I told you in the past, is due as a group project. That's going to be the last day of class. So I took the liberty of putting you in a group. So now I want you to write down the group that you're in, because you're going to have to contact the other class members to get together so that you can develop your speech. Now, the deadline I had for that working outline is the 10th, which is tomorrow, but I'm going to extend it until Monday. Okay? Till Monday. That's when it's actually due. If you want to put it in ahead of time, you can. That's fine. But the last day to put it in will be Monday. So are you ready for your groups? Group 1, Waldorf, Alejandro, Casey, and Carla. That's group 1.
Yeah, I have a question. Is there gonna be like is there gonna be like a breakout room? A breakout room?
Not right now. Turn off your audio, please. And turn on your camera. Thank you. All right. Group 2 is Satchel, Jasmine, Andrew, and Alejandra. Group 2. I mean, Alexandra, not Alejandra. Alexandra. I'm sorry, Alexandra. And Alejandro, you're in group 1. Okay. Group 3 is Miles, Samantha, Gabriella, and Say. That's group 3.
Save the best for last, I think.
Okay, group 4 is Devin, Braylon, Jerry, and Christian. Now, as I said, this is a group effort. What I would suggest is that you assign a section to each person. So you have 4 people in your group, right? So you might want to assign one person to main point number 1, one person to main point number 2, one person to main point number 3, and then that 4th person can be responsible for the introduction and the conclusion. To you, the way that you want to divvy up the responsibilities for this assignment. Okay. I did want to show you what's your next step. So let me. Okay, it says I'm sharing, but I don't see anything. Stop sharing. Okay, can everybody see your Blackboard class on the screen now? Just give me a thumbs up if you can see it. Okay, great. So here in lesson 8 or module 8, okay, lesson or module interchangeable. 8, April 16th, that's next week. You will see something called the Persuasive Speech Teams page. You go in there, and here is where you add the names of the people in your group. If you want to give your group a team name, you can, you don't have to. And then you submit your topic. Okay. Everyone should look in there because I don't want you all doing the same thing, same topics. So first one in there, if you get it, then no one else can take that topic. Okay, so we have 4 groups. Someone from your group will go in and be responsible for updating that information there. Okay, any questions about the persuasive team speech? Yes, Braylon, you're muted.
When we submit our working outline, are we submitting like as a group the same paper?
One outline, yes. So
Okay.
this is definitely a group project. So again, I would suggest that you divvy up the responsibilities amongst yourselves equally. Now, if you find that there is a student who is not participating or not cooperating, not showing up, then you guys are going to have to take that person's responsibility and divvy it up amongst yourselves. Before you do that, though, you need to let me know that you're having problems with a classmate. Okay? I will reach out to that classmate. And then I will reach back out to the person from the representative person from the group to let them know. Then you need to let me know the next time you guys tried to meet, or if you called that person and they didn't respond, you need to let me know that, okay? And from then I will give you the okay to take that person's responsibilities and use it for yourselves. Okay, and are there any questions about that? Is everybody clear on that assignment?
So 2 of our group members aren't in class today. Can you provide us with their like contacts so we can reach out to
Well,
them?
you can contact the students in your class because when you
Oh,
go
through
through the
Blackboard.
message, it'll have their information in there. Okay. Any other questions at all? Alejandro, do you have a question because you're muted? Mhm. Okay, okay. No other questions? Say, turn on your camera, please. Mm. Okay, so no further questions. Then we're going to move on to what we're going to cover today. Now, today we're going to do a mini informative speech, and we call this Science Night. And this is a group project. So I'm going to put you in a group. If anyone already looked ahead for this week, you would have seen that there is a document there with links to all of the articles. So let me put that up for you now. So that would be in week 7. This is it here. It says Science Night articles for the group mini informative speech. Before we go into that though, I did want to just take a step back just to make sure everybody's clear with your informative speeches. Now, in lesson 7, I do have a video. Seven. Okay, the videos are 6. Sure, I'm missing it. Okay. Here's actually a sample that I want you to look at this sample. So what you'll see in this sample is the student's actual speech written out. And then you'll see where I revised it. Okay. So you can look at both for the comparisons, but you'll get a really good idea of where the errors were in the first one, where it has been changed now, corrected for you. Is that video? I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna have to, while you're in your groups, I'm gonna look for it again for you, that video. But the
I think it was in
video,
week 7.
week 7, okay.
Yeah, it was the same guy's paper that you just showed. See like the
Yes,
paper clip up top of it? I think it's that one.
that's one. Okay. Here. Ah, okay. I'm gonna get that access back up there. But it is in the class video. Okay. So let me go back. I think I might have closed the
Talking about
class.
the quizzes?
No, we're talking about a video right now.
Yeah, it's denied. I tried it yesterday. It's denied already. I don't know why. It's not working.
It's here. Okay. So if you were to open this video, this is last year's class. Okay, here's the video. So try to open it up for you. Can you everybody see this video? No? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So I'm gonna go back again. Oops. This is another way you can view that video. For some reason, the permission's off. I have to contact IT and get it back on for you. Now the discussion just goes on about what we just talked about. Okay? So again, I'm going to have that video opened for you, but until that time, you can go into the class video from last year, and you can also look at that video to see how do I start off my informative speech by panning my audience. I'm going to put up the directions again. It's not the right one. And we already went over this already once, but I'm just going over it again. Make sure I have up your screen again. Okay. Okay. Okay, here are the parameters for that informative speech. Again, remember we talked about this? Go in there and make certain when you are ready to record that informative speech that you've met the requirements here. Any questions about the informative speech coming up?
Yes, I have a question.
What is it say?
How much points is it? Like how many points is it?
That information you can see, it's 100 points.
Okay.
It's 100 points. When you go in there to tell you how many points it's worth. Okay. Any other questions? Are you talking to us, Alejandro, or no? I said, okay. All right. So no questions. We can move on now to our speech for today. So again, accept. These are the links. This is the link to that document. Okay, so you're going to go in once you get into your group, somebody can open it up and you'll be able to copy this link, put it in your browser, take some time to read about it, and then develop your speech amongst your group. Now, you're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this in terms of, I'm trying to write my speech out. You're just briefly putting together some main point, like get your topic, put together some main points, what you want to talk about, and a brief introduction, a brief conclusion to be able to deliver it to our group. So make certain that you don't spend too much time trying, like arguing amongst each other, trying to get, write everything down. Everybody's writing. You need one person to write down the notes. Okay. Another person keep track of the time, because I'm going to bring you back at about 20 after for you to start delivering the speeches. So we'll have 4 speeches. Select your speaker. Okay. Who's going to speak for your group? Are there any questions before I put you in your groups?
What's the time limit for this speech?
2 to 3 minutes. All these practice speeches are just 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. I'll give you till 25 minutes. So. Okay, so I did say pick a speaker, but all of you are going to speak. But when you pick, you need to decide who's going to go first, who's going to do what part, who's going to do another part. Okay, but everybody needs to get a chance to try to speak. All right, any questions about the assignment? I will come around and help you out, engage in any questions, try to answer any questions that you may have. No questions? I don't see anybody having any questions. So I'm going to put you in your groups now. Okay, so one group is only going to have 3 people. All the rest of the groups will have 4. Okay. And you don't have to have 3 main points, especially now you have 4 people. You might want to just have 2 main points, and then one person take the introduction, one person take the conclusion. But again, it's up to you how you divide it up. All right, I'm going to put you in the groups now.